North America. A land often perceived as young, its history dominated by the narrative of European arrival. Yet, beneath this familiar surface lies a story far older, far grander, and largely forgotten. This is a tale of ancient civilizations, of people who walked this land millennia before Columbus, leaving their mark on the very soul of the continent. Their legacy whispers in the wind-swept deserts of the Southwest, echoes in the silent mounds of the Mississippi Valley, and sleeps beneath the sprawling cities of today. It's a history written not just in books, but in the very earth, in the stones shaped by forgotten hands, in the echoes of ancient ceremonies. This is the story of North America before the arrival of Europeans, a time when mighty civilizations rose and fell, leaving behind mysteries that continue to intrigue and inspire. Join us as we journey back in time, peeling back the layers of the past to uncover the forgotten wonders of ancient North America. From the towering cliffs of Mesa Verde to the mysterious mounds of Cahokia, the land itself bears witness to the ingenuity and resilience of these ancient cultures. For centuries, they thrived, adapting to diverse environments from arid deserts to lush forests, building complex societies that rivaled those of the Old World. They were astronomers, mapping the stars and seasons with astonishing accuracy. They were architects, constructing elaborate cities and ceremonial centers that stand as testaments to their skill. They were artists, leaving behind exquisite pottery, intricate textiles, and powerful sculptures that speak to the depth of their culture. These were not simply primitive tribes, but sophisticated civilizations with their own unique beliefs, social structures, and innovations. They were masters of agriculture, trade, and diplomacy, forging vast networks of connection and exchange that spanned the continent. Their stories, long overlooked or dismissed, are finally emerging from the shadows, challenging our understanding of the past and enriching our appreciation for the true diversity and depth of human experience. Across the sun-drenched mesas and canyons of the American Southwest, a remarkable people flourished for centuries. The Ancestral Puebloans, often called Anasazi, carved their world out of a harsh yet beautiful landscape. They were masters of their environment, adapting to the arid climate and scarce resources with ingenuity and resilience. Their story begins around 700 AD, with small farming communities taking root in the Four Corners region, where the states of Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico meet. They cultivated corn, beans, and squash, the three sisters that sustained their civilization. Over generations, their villages grew, their mastery of agriculture deepening, their connection to the land strengthening. But the Puebloans were more than just farmers. They were skilled architects and builders, their artistry most evident in their remarkable cliff dwellings. These weren't merely shelters, but complex, multi-story structures ingeniously integrated into natural alcoves and caves. The most famous of these sites, Mesa Verde, stands as a testament to their architectural prowess. Here, nestled within the protective embrace of towering cliffs, lie the remnants of a vanished world, a city in the sky that once hummed with life. Mesa Verde, Spanish for green table, is more than just a name. It's a breathtaking tableau of human ingenuity and adaptation. Imagine a vast plateau, carved by eons of wind and water into a labyrinth of canyons and mesas, and within these sheer sandstone cliffs, tucked away as if by magic, lie the dwellings of the Ancestral Puebloans. These weren't haphazard shelters, but carefully planned structures, some housing over 100 rooms. They use sandstone blocks, mud mortar, and timber beams, creating homes that have endured for centuries. The dwellings were often multi-storied, connected by ladders and hand-hewn steps, creating a vertical community that maximized space and offered protection from the elements. Life at Mesa Verde wasn't easy. Water had to be carefully collected and stored, every seed precious in the arid climate. But the Puebloans thrived, their culture blossoming in this challenging environment. They developed intricate irrigation systems, maximizing the meager rainfall, their understanding of the land evident in every terrace and canal. And within these cliff dwellings, a rich and vibrant society developed. Families gathered around hearths, stories shared, skills passed down through generations. The rhythmic grind of corn, the laughter of children, the echoes of ceremonies. These were the sounds of life in the city and the sky. Around 1300 AD, the ancestral Puebloans began to abandon their cliff dwellings. The exact reasons remain a mystery, a puzzle for archaeologists and historians. Drought, dwindling resources, and social unrest likely played a part. They migrated south and east, forming various Pueblo groups. The Hopi, Zuni, and other Pueblo communities carry their legacy. What they left behind continues to captivate and inspire. While the ancestral Puebloans were carving their world into the cliffs of the Southwest, another remarkable civilization was taking shape in the heartland of North America. The Mississippian culture, named for the river valley where they flourished, left behind a legacy as enigmatic as it is impressive. Vast earthworks, sprawling cities, and a complex social structure that dominated the landscape for centuries. Their story unfolds around 800 AD, as communities across the Mississippi Valley began to coalesce into larger settlements. These weren't simply villages, but carefully planned towns, their layout reflecting a sophisticated understanding of astronomy and social hierarchy. And at the heart of these settlements rose their most defining feature mounds. These weren't haphazard piles of earth, but meticulously engineered structures, some reaching over 100 feet high, their construction a testament to the Mississippians' organizational prowess and spiritual beliefs. Some mounds served as platforms for temples or elite residences, towering over the surrounding landscape, visible for miles around. Others, conical in shape, marked burial sites, their interiors often containing elaborate offerings and the remains of revered individuals. But these mounds were more than just physical structures. They were powerful symbols of Mississippian cosmology, connecting the heavens and the earth, representing the sacred mountains that played a central role in their creation myths. At the heart of the Mississippian world lay Cahokia, a center of power, trade, and culture. Located near present-day St. Louis, Missouri, Cahokia was the largest pre-Columbian city north of Mexico. At its heart stood Monk's Mound, the largest earthen structure in North America. Cahokia's influence extended far beyond its physical boundaries. Its mounds, aligned with solstices, served as astronomical observatories. By 1300 AD, Cahokia began to decline. The once bustling city gradually emptied, its grand mounds standing silent. But the Mississippian culture didn't vanish overnight. Their influence continued to resonate across the Southeast and Midwest. Tribes like the Cherokee, Chickasaw, and Choctaw carried forward aspects of their ancestors' legacy. The massive mounds challenge our understanding of the past. The Mississippians left an indelible mark on the land and the imagination. The North American continent, vast and diverse, might seem an insurmountable barrier to connection. Yet, ancient cultures forged extensive trade networks, their impact echoing through generations. These weren't merely economic systems, but arteries of culture, transmitting goods, ideas, and beliefs. Imagine a time when news traveled on foot and the value of an object was measured in the steps taken to acquire it. These routes were dynamic, living pathways shaped by nature. They followed rivers and mountain passes, each step a testament to resilience and ingenuity. These routes were conduits of knowledge and innovation. A new pottery technique or tool design could travel along these pathways, enriching cultures. The exchange of goods was often accompanied by the exchange of knowledge. Travel fostered a sense of shared experience and interconnectedness. Despite geographical distance, these ancient cultures were part of a larger, interconnected world. Each trade route had its own unique character, defined by the goods exchanged and the landscapes traversed. In the Southwest, turquoise trails crisscrossed the arid landscape, linking mines with distant communities. Further east, the great rivers became arteries of exchange. Dugout canoes laden with goods navigated these waterways. Shells from coastal regions were treasured and worked into ornaments. These shell roads illustrate the reach of ancient trade networks. A conch shell in an Ohio Valley burial mound speaks volumes about interconnectedness. Ancient trade routes were the lifeblood of cultural exchange and innovation. The impact of these ancient trade routes extended far beyond the economic realm. They fostered cultural exchange, influencing artistic traditions, religious practices, and even languages. The spread of maize agriculture from Mesoamerica northward, for instance, transformed societies across the continent, enabling larger settlements and more complex social structures. The motifs and techniques used in pottery, basketry, and textiles often reflect these interregional connections. A particular design element originating in one region might appear in a stylized form hundreds of miles away, a testament to the flow of ideas and artistic inspiration along these ancient pathways. Similarly, certain religious beliefs and ceremonial practices seem to have spread along these routes, their influence evident in the archaeological record. The very languages spoken by these ancient cultures were shaped by these interactions. Loanwords, adopted from one language and incorporated into another, provide linguistic clues to the interconnectedness of these societies. These linguistic echoes offer a fascinating glimpse into the daily lives of the people who traversed these routes, their languages a testament to the human interactions that underpin these ancient trade networks. The legacy of these ancient trade routes is more than just economic. It's woven into the very fabric of North American cultures. They serve as a potent reminder that the history of this continent is not a collection of isolated narratives, but a vibrant tapestry of interconnectedness, innovation, and cultural exchange. Across North America, ancient cultures imbued the land with spiritual significance. Natural features became sacred spaces, echoing the cosmos and connecting the physical and spiritual realms. These were portals to understanding, linking humanity with divine forces. Stars were celestial guides, their movements dictating life's rhythm. Village layouts and ceremonial centers reflected these patterns. The sun, moon, and seasons were expressions of a cosmic order. Ancient cultures developed sophisticated systems of knowledge. Their astronomy and natural cycles were woven into myths, rituals, and architecture. The sacred spaces of ancient North America reflect diverse cultures and beliefs. The Serpent Mound in Ohio, a massive earthwork, evokes the power and mystery of the serpent. On the Great Plains, medicine wheels served as astronomical observatories and spiritual sites. Their spokes align with solstices, showing a deep understanding of celestial cycles. In the Southwest, Ancestral Puebloans built kivas, symbolic of a return to Mother Earth. In these spaces, rituals and visions connected them to the spiritual realm. These sacred spaces reveal the rich tapestry of ancient North American beliefs. The arrival of Europeans disrupted many ancient traditions. Sacred spaces were destroyed or abandoned. Yet, the echoes of these beliefs remain. Reverence for the natural world, interconnectedness, and ceremonies continue today. These traditions are acts of cultural resilience. They maintain a connection to ancestors and the land. Communities protect sacred sites and revitalize languages. These efforts ensure the future. The wisdom in these traditions holds valuable lessons. By respecting their connection to the land, we can appreciate the true history and cultural diversity of North America. Our journey through ancient North America has taken us from the heights of Mesa Verde to the heart of Cahokia, from the turquoise trails of the Southwest to the shell roads of the eastern woodlands. We've witnessed the ingenuity of the Ancestral Puebloans, their cliff dwellings a testament to human adaptability and architectural prowess. We've explored the grandeur of the Mississippian civilization, their earthen mounds standing as silent sentinels of a bygone era, their influence rippling through generations. But this is just a glimpse, a few threads pulled from a tapestry woven over millennia. Countless other cultures, each with their own unique stories, thrived across this continent long before the arrival of Europeans. From the Inuit shaping their lives amidst the Arctic ice to the Chinook navigating the waterways of the Pacific Northwest, from the Haudenosaunee forging a powerful confederacy in the Northeast to the Seminole adapting to the subtropical landscapes of Florida, the diversity of indigenous North America is as vast as the continent itself. Their stories challenge the simplistic narratives often presented in history books, narratives that too often begin with European arrival, as if the continent were an empty canvas awaiting its defining brushstrokes. These ancient cultures remind us that North America has always been a land of multiple narratives, a tapestry woven from the threads of countless cultures, each contributing to the rich fabric of human experience. Understanding this deeper history is essential for understanding the present and shaping the future. The legacy of these cultures lives on in the resilience and cultural vibrancy of indigenous communities today. Their struggles for land rights and cultural preservation are linked to the past. By acknowledging past injustices, we can forge a more just and equitable future. The story of ancient North America is a journey of discovery that continues to unfold. New archaeological finds and the revitalization of indigenous languages add layers to our understanding. This journey connects us with the enduring spirit and wisdom of these cultures. Let their legacy guide us towards a future celebrating human diversity and complexity.